Мы продолжим.
Melusines are beautiful
Я
creatures.
передохнул.
They are the
Что у
pride
меня?
of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Подрались немножко. Сейчас идем.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mech?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce. It'll give you a chance to figure out her move. The aim is to.
Steady as stone. I must leave no stone unturned. Ugh, I missed a spot. What a workout! I know so much about the writing.
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados?
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream. At some point, she started going down a path that became you know, perhaps it's just my wishful thinking. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to each, I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko. You sound like...
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-Raiden Shogun training.
There's a part 2?
By royal
Silence!
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Steady as stone.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
You did quite admirably. I could see your
So, do you think we're ready to beat the...
How do I put this? You're not...
Wait, what? So,
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You... Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle. But when they face... Considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue...
you don't have to be so blunt.
I don't mean to belittle. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from... In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests?
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important? You must understand this. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her sister. Yes, this is the now. We also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at... Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track...
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite...
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything...
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean, if we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun. I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this She also appears to be standing right behind...
Don't move a muscle! You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now!
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukam. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would...
Ugh! Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted...
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have...
All of you outside!
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a...
You're the same as ever, Kujo-sara.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior...
Even though she will one day...
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course. And
it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or...
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell...
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot, and your masters, the Kujo clan of the...
You're saying the Kujo clan...
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days, and I will... As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand he will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal.
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every...
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though? We only...
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must await...
Ладно.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp. And pure.
Скоро ты Нацума очень опасно. Понял, принял, спасибо.
Add astro...
Мне еще 5 уровней. Я бы, наверное. А фишка по соло. Это. Больно. А ну-ка.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt. Is this the She does.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine.
Oh, wow! A ninja? So was that one of those legendary.
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is what. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but.
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out, but for a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to. Now you're following. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in.
Одну минутку, нужно отойти. Я вернулся. В общем, что я думаю? Наверное, надо пытаться выбить. Потому что реально те. Либо же мне ну желательно Анны.
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
Where to?
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something. I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access...
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access... It's heavily guarded too. Even with...
If only there was a way we could...
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take...
Great! It feels like I'm It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat. Well, it's certainly... This tea house you... Oh, man.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. This was a reunion of sorts.
Ooh, let's play...
You're still...
The Tenryou Commission is...
Alright, first let's... Yoimiya! We need an extra-large firework. The
extra-large fire.
You sure came to the right person.
As it happens, I made this really souped-up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. May as well give it to you. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's...
why does...
Don't worry, it's just a firework.
We'll give it a try. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait.
Что у нас сегодня?
Melusines are beautiful. creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
До 5, если не ошибаюсь, надо время, да?
Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Stop! I have orders to search for.
Да, вы
much help. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots, we need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught... Is this... Anyway... What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts.
Stop! I have.
Yikes!
Трындец. Просто
What kind
поймали.
of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Anything happened to the statue?
До свидания.
A reward on the road.
Это фейерверк. Вот это мне нравится уже такой. Я прям молодец.
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was... I feel so dizzy. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed... I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looked... Here you go.
My lady, what are...
This sealed envelope must be... In addition, we have... It seems that Gujiae was right. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I will also gather...
Still, my...
Again, we'll just have...
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for... Let's pack up our things and get rid...
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it.
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their...
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands...
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the... What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship endured by the utter disregard for human life? Why would they want to...
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course.
So, the Tenryou Commission... They are deliberately deceiving...
Yes. Now, who...
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the
Well, surely.
So everything I've ever held up... This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep.
Hold on, traveler. There's some...
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the... You must find a way to recreate this... If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the... Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poke.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for.
Апнуть. Реально надо апнуть сейчас до 70-го. И только тогда. А может.
I've been waiting. The banquet must go on.
Или пофиг. Как с этим? Что там 10 ур.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also. Good.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Not too far now.
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
I must withdraw. I must withdraw. I must brace yourself.
Bow your head.
Be free. Time to say hello.
Be sanctified. Watch your step. Don't hold back.
Again! Storm the front!
I must leave.
The tides beckon.
Withdraw. Farewell.
I've lost.
Steady as.
Tell me what you see.
Silence.
Who goes there? Soldiers, quick!
Be free.
Be sanctified.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How?
Master, I...
Go on, ask him. Don't let him intimidate you.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the
So this is how my documents went missing from...
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master.
Yes, I have dealings with the foot.
He just.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested for too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by... So, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no...
But you worship the Shogun. How can you be
Betrayal? How can you call... The Fatui may think they are using me. But the reverse. When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to... After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah. He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior. Especially the Muso.
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance, but it's clear to me now. You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own
Selfishness?
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks
I've doubted the vision hunter, but I chose. But now so I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now the Shogun is at Tenshukaku
Senor is the one behind all this? Not way back in Rito.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Ina's...
Sarah stormed off! You can sing. All right then.
What's going on?
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo's—
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours.
Then I apologize. I know. You can't get me out of your mind. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow. Ah, so you came to expose— I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be— Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their almighty shogun. Do correct me. That's ancient history. You certainly— The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and— These other mundane details You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite— Before you go charging into Tenshukaku, I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between—
I challenge you to a duel before the...
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us— You are aware that the loser must die. Then I will deign to share this last dance. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Into the frozen void.
As a good knight should.
Testable.
Not too far now.
Tactless rodent!
Silence!
Leave it all to me. Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
Bow your head.
Be free.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Not too far now.
The pale flame smolders!
must leave.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Not too far now.
Steady as stone.
Not every wound will heal. Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Assistance.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Dance, my pretties! Embrace your
I must leave no stone unturned.
Be free. Tell me what you see.
every wound will heal.
Settle down.
Let's.
Embrace the searing reckoning.
Leave it all to me.
Bow your head.
Someone needs to.
Not too far now.
La 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 la. Let the show
Not every
begin.
wound will heal. Not even ashes will remain.
Be sanctified.
Come, put up a fight.
Just farewell.
Dance, my pretties.
Not too far now.
So strong, but how?
Просто изи.
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure.
Только она же
The
сама
Fatui will make
кто
sure that
проиграет,
your
тот умрет.
precious Inazuma. Stop! I order you, and you, filthy rats, all of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
Ну и хорошо. Разве это
One
плохо, что ли?
strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone. She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
Oh, hello.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
А, ну да, мы же за порог переступили. Покинули, получается.
So, we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me? What do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about Not so. Only everything that the Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently what you might not realize is that consider this. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eye. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of That's right. Anyway, You're looking for a chance to shake my will. So be it. Well then, you... Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
Beautiful made wood.
Be free! Time to say hello!
Silence!
Inferior.
The tides beckon. An oversight on my part. Bow your head.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Silence!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Bow your head.
I missed a spot.
Be sanctified.
Inferior. Strike dead.
An oversight on my part.
Leave it all to me.
Silence!
Come on, we can do it. I must leave no stone.
The tides beckon. Settle down!
Instabilities will be removed. Strike dead. Evasion is futile. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. This is now. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now.
Вовремя.
Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you.
Ты помогать не собираешься, ты,
Now then,
подружка?
close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Farewell!
Leave it all Fall to me, as a good knight should.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Tell me what you see.
All desire can be broken. Someone needs assistance, as a dutiful maid would.
Be sanctified. Silence!
I must leave.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Thunder. This world, a fleeting shadow. As a good knight should.
Be sanctified.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the power, these ambitions have transcended space and... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and so are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all... But is this nation worth existing? Stripped of ambition?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise.
But what your people need from you is not your promises.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any, but I have experience.
But eternity is far
For me.
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but it must have been terribly...
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing. You are obviously lonely. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so... This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean... But I have so much to say to you.
How long will that take?
As a fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to...
Seeing...
Since you are willing to admit that.
What a childish Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to but, with regards to eternity...
You are the one who's been acting like a child. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was... So, maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us...
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just...
Seems like someone's in it.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my... Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to finally... They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very...
Wait a second. As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? No
Oh.
What's...
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms, I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old...
You did... for once...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celeste. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to... Well, so anyway... Really?
You intend intend to travel all over Teyvat as a mark of my... What would you like to know about? Are you sure? Okay then, keep it safe. There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given...
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what your ambition should be something that transcends. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be in. Continue on your journey, and maybe.
Спасибо. Просто спасибо. Чем он... Ну,
Travel.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commission?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected...
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Lille!
Even I have a private life.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion...
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever Wait, are you saying? Oh, but fingers crossed we
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Oh, it's not...
Yes, as a matter of...
Really?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details.
All right then. Thanks!
Very well.
так. А, нет.
Water comes in many my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
get something from A to B?
А, то есть так можно... Правда? Прикольно. Будем сейчас кошки поставим, наверное. Я уже могу.
Leave it all to me.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too. Someone needs assistance.
Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned.
Да, много ему еще ползти. А как?
Let the record show
Прикинь,
that
с
I
тобой.
verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as...
Be free! Go! You're free now!
Silence! The tides beckon.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Или... Пойду, наверное. Ранг. Можно...
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Let's dance. There! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been—
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something? Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing...
Seriously? They actually—
Yes, the folks over... But something...
Really?
So... Well, one of the miners, they walked right by him without... After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more... Not likely. He's never seen... It seems to be happening. What are these hilly... These are the kinds of thought...
Paimon's not surprised.
Exactly.
Do we really want to take this commission? Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first! Oh, so that you'll really regret it.
So, what's your...
Yep, we'll take it.
Great.
Rhyme this way.
А где? А,
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
где? Понятно.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Только чуть больше.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone. Leave it all to me. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Farewell.
Steady as...
Settle down.
Time to say hello.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
Что? А?
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Let the show begin.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Send this quickly. Stay right
Justice is blindsided.
Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us.
Oh. Settle down.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let the mighty be humbled.
You can't run.
Ah.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Bow your head.
Tell me what you see.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Leave it all to me.
Bow your head.
Let's end this quickly.
Oh,
Not too far now.
Silence! Be sanctified. Bow your head.
I must leave.
Farewell.
Settle down. Huh. Huh.
Time to say hello.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
А, конечно. Затыкал.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
to me.
I'll catch up. Someone
А,
needs
вот.
assistance. Someone needs assistance. I must leave.
Not too far now.
Silence!
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Steady as stone.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
I must leave no stone unturned. Steady as stone. Someone needs.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Farewell.
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Justice is blindsided.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession. Is it what you wish? Fine. Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made...
А? Ладно.
What the? It's a city? A whole city that's floating in the air! Upside down? Just look at this place. Doesn't it... Wait. What was it again? Yes! That... In which case... Oh, we...
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected...
Long time no see, Dane. Wait.
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems. Oh, that much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong... Correct. Where they emerge on the other side is the...
Sounds kinda similar to how
In short, though I was all alone.
Oh, yeah!
It's in a safe place. Huh. I by no means... It is but a cruel twilight so...
Sounds like your sister was right.
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey. Before you... If my suspicion...
You mean...
I mean that it...
Don't say that!
A wise choice.
ГГ собрать. Понадобится.
Someone needs assistance.
Я бы еще на...
Requester?
We took a commission from the... And now it looks like we finally found our first...
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean...
As it happens, I do. It's understandable that you... The environment here...
Curse?
For centuries. And right here.
So, this...
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order... Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks? It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a... Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that...
So, you mean, there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded. And when the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the and of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of the
Wow. That...
Conversation's over. Brace yourself.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Leave it all to...
Be free! Go! You're free now!
Settle down! Let the mighty be humbled! Ah!
As a dutiful maid would.
Huh! Silence!
Not too far now.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Settle down! The tides beckon.
Be free!
Bow your head.
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Kanria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard?
Yes, they were. But now, the Kirk...
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down.
What the heck? What was going on with that?
How is this possible? How could he have... But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar? That would be a miraculous... We should press onward to...
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. I guess there should be a mechanism or...
Don't waste your time.
Huh?
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dane seems like he really...
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more... The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. Let's head toward the light over there.
Is this where they're based?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide.
Leave it all...
Farewell!
Let's dance!
Settle down!
Tell me what you see.
Let the mighty be humbled! Justice is blindsided.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Silence!
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights! Huh? They're not coming after us! Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something.
Hold on, I think...
They're
Steady as stone.
Not too far now.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
just leave.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Whew. That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide. Huh?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret.
So, what exactly is...
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to...
But why would the Black Serpent... More of them are closing in! It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating!
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't... It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man.
So, he's from Five...
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah. Before I inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference against the might of the gods. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, in whatever remains, if you see these ruins, as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls, then suddenly, I can make sense of what I'm hearing.
Then, what are...
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion.
Oh, so... Paimon had them all...
It doesn't matter. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top.
Там какая трагедия.
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that Halfdan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Поменяй-ка лучше команду на...
I'll bring my seasonings. Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine.
Is it what you wish to find? Hope.
Круто, классно, молодежно.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the... Come on, let's go! Look! Up there! What? Even the water pool is upside down. Dang! Do you have any...
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic, and more importantly, it is the very thing that is here. My whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long...
Cleansing? So, that means the water in that pool can...
No. That...
How are you so...
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrode. Consider it tantamount to...
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life?
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is...
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something?
He ran off!
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
True. Halfdan jumped down over there! Looks like Halfdan
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see.
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here. Is that way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see. It's a humble hill. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape too. Is this what Halfdan wanted to...
Whether it is or not...
Seems like the hilichurls we may not... Hilichurls usually... but... There's even a bonfire here. Like what? Wait. How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilichurls? Hey, now that you...
It is the national flower of Kanria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Kanria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tender...
So for this flower to get here...
Your Highness, so the proposal...
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission. I should not have been so...
The device is all...
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking...
Forget it. Even a 1%. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would... They cannot be made to...
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your...
Lumine. You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you saw...
Huh. Well, it sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment, and you say she mentioned the revival of... No surprise there. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hillichurls of their curse, and restore them to the way they once... After all, there can be no nation without a people. It is the height of foolishness. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human. If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. Save your strength for something worth saving. Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task. It is only natural for you to side with her. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. I see. It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. Very well. Since you have volunteered right now, I have a more immediate agenda. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
Ah! What's going on? Is that light coming from the room?
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its...
James Smith, I see your incessant meddling continue. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last...
Our Highness's will must be done. All this time.
You are... There is nothing else left of...
Say what you wish.
Then you will give your life just to delay... You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the waves of the Abyss. That device can amplify the cleansing effects of the water not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
stone.
Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down. Justice is blindsided.
Nice and spite.
Silence.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Gooba, get them! Eat this!
I'll catch up. If at first you don't succeed.
Out of the frying pan.
Leave it all to me. Huh?
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Want me to join?
We can see the upside.
Wait, watch out!
Ah!
The mutation is
I see you're in. Regrettably, our high this time.
You are. There is nothing else left.
Say what you.
Then you will give your. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the ways of the abyss. That device can amplify the cleansing effects of the water not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Be free.
Bow your head.
Steady as.
Farewell. Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
I must leave no.
All life will perish. The end is nigh.
Be free.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning. Leave it all to.
Too slow. Farewell. Something's wrong.
I must leave no stone.
I'll protect us. Come on, we can do it.
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
stone.
Bad omen.
Settle down.
As a dutiful maid would.
Фух, наконец-то.
There's no time to celebrate. The abyss.
Alright, let's.
Let the show be.
Это электро.
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
По типу.
Halfdan, don't do it! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinary.
Meddling fool! Encumbrous!
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity. Take him out and deactivate the device.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Ёна.
The gift of grace.
Huh. Settle down!
Let the light shine.
Yeah. Be free.
The gift of grace.
Silence!
Let the light shine.
I'll protect us.
Hear the truth.
I'll catch up.
Oh, bow your head. The tides beckon. Justice is blind.
I must leave no stone un.
In the name of the truth. The power of revelation.
Settle down!
Not too far.
Hear ye the words of joy.
Let's dance. Huh. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Oh.
Be upon you.
Huh.
Hear ye the words
Yeah.
of joy.
Hi. Huh.
And hope find you. The power
Bow your head.
Leave it all to me.
shall set you free. Hear ye the words of joy.
Settle down!
Grace be upon you.
leave no stone unturned.
Let the show begin. What do we do and have to?
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his... See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several...
So, we have to...
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Farewell!
Settle down!
Be free!
Silence! An oversight on my part.
The Hilichurls are really suffering. Oh, wait! Dane, this must be unbearable for you too, right?
Never mind that.
Leave it all to...
Go! You're free now!
The tides beckon.
Someone needs to...
Not too far now. Ugh! Bad omen.
La 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 la.
Settle down!
Quick, destroy the devices and put an end to the Hilichurl suffering!
Time to say hello. Farewell!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence!
Steady as stone.
Settle down!
Not too far now.
Bow your head. The tides beckon. An oversight on my part. Justice is blindsided.
Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Ультипочка, которая вот это.
I'll catch up.
А, все.
I'll catch up. So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut.
The burning sensation hasn't.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be.
Let's go. Huh? Huh? Light.
Apologies, Captain Dainsliff, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's.
More than one kind of strange. Still,
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh.
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've earned a good rest, Dane.
Vacation? There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation, and I suspect that these Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But at least as long as you keep. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going. We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now, but we'll figure.
whenever you need me. I'll be there.
Итак, пожалуй, на сегодня кончим. В принципе, апнулись такого. Открутим. То есть, пятая. Еще удачи.